All right, everyone. Good morning. Good Wednesday morning. Welcome to our practice this morning. Good morning, Steph. If you're just joining us, we are just getting started. So the sun has risen. Welcome to Sunrise Yoga. My name is Jen. I will be leading us through our practice this morning. We have a 45-minute flow to energize and wake up our body. So I'm going to invite you to start our practice on our backs this morning. So we are going to start in a nice, easy Shavasana. So let's get ourselves set up on your mat. Let's lay your body down and extend your legs out and allow your body to take up a lot of space here. Okay, so opening your palms up to face the ceiling. You might feel your big toe mounds sort of roll open. I invite you to take up as much space as your body needs. And feel your body really arrive here this morning. So the backs of your thighs are heavy. Your shoulder blades are heavy on your mat. Feel the length of your spine and the back of your head, nice and heavy here. And I invite you to maybe close your eyes, if that's comfortable for you. We're going to shift our attention inward towards our breath. So let's take a nice long inhale to feel your ribcage rise and expand. And then we're going to share a big collective audible sigh out of your mouth with a ha sound. So it's ha. Let's try that again. Big long inhale through your nose. Feel your belly rise and your rib cage expand. Fill all the way up to the top of your inhale. Hold and pause. And then as you exhale, let's feel your body get a little heavier, a little more relaxed on your mat. Let's try that one more time. Big inhale through your nose. Really open up through your rib cage. Feel the crown of your head lengthening towards the top of your mat. Hold and pause. And then a big exhale out of your mouth. I'm going to invite you to bring one hand onto your heart and one hand onto your belly. And if you'd like to set an intention for your practice this morning for the next 45 minutes, I invite you to do so now. And as you inhale and exhale, you're going to feel the rise and fall of your chest and your belly. And as you move through this flow this morning, I encourage you to try to avoid judging what you think the postures are supposed to look like. And maybe let's focus a little bit more on what the postures feel like for our bodies. So with that, let's take one more full breath. Reach your fingertips up over your head. Zip up your toes. So you're reaching all the way up towards the back of your mat. Toes zip up towards the bottom. Big breath in. And as you exhale, let's sweep the arms around and draw both knees into your chest this morning. So you're going to reach around the outsides of your knees. Maybe take a little sway side to side, checking in with your lower back here. Feel your low back get nice and wide on your mat. Sending your left leg all the way down, interlace your fingers around the top of your right shin and let your left leg lay right down. Good. So I know I've heard some people talking about their hips being fairly tight this week. So I'm going to get you to sort of trace little circles with your knee there, your right knee, little easy circles with the right knee. And we're going to move right into a supine twist. So taking your left hand on the outside of your right knee, slowly start to tip and draw your right knee to the left corner of your mat. You're going to open your right arm up. So shifting your gaze over your right fingertips, we try to keep the right shoulder blade down. Nice little easy, gentle twist into our spine. First thing this morning, inhale. And then as you exhale, let's slowly make your way back onto your back. We're going to send that right leg up towards the sky. So we're just easing into our practice this morning. Send your right leg up. Interlace your fingers behind the back of your right hamstring and start to circle out your right ankle bone here. That's it. Good. Little easy check-in with your right hamstring. And if you're taking your ankle bone in one direction, let's take it in the opposite direction. Excellent. Good. Slowly start to draw the right heel back into your hip here. You're gonna open that right knee out to the side. So keeping your left hand on your left hip, we're gonna slowly start to draw the right knee open to the right side of your mat. And there's an option here. So if you have this in your practice, option for a Supta Pada Konasana, we just reach the peace fingers. We wrap them around your big toe. You might start to explore drawing this right leg wide and open into that fold. So we're trying to draw the right leg open. So if this isn't for you today, option to keep that knee bent in this hip opener. Might be a little intense to start. Take one more full breath, inhale. And exhale out of your nose this time. One more full breath, inhale. As you exhale, let's draw that knee back into your midline. So the right knee comes all the way back in. Let's bring the left knee in to meet your right. Draw your shoulder blades off the mat. Take your knee to your nose. And then from here, exhale. Let's send the right leg all the way out here as you interlace your fingers. Oh, that feels so nice around your left shin bone. Inhale. Let's trace some little circles here with your left knee. Checking in. I'm always tighter on this side. So you might have a noticeable difference between right side, left side. Moving right into our supine twist. Take your right hand outside of your left knee. Slowly start to draw the left knee to the right side of your mat. Open your left arm up and shift your gaze over your left shoulder, your left fingertips. Big inhale through our nose. As you exhale through your nose, can you draw that left knee any closer towards that outer edge of your right mat, or right side of your mat? Take one more inhale. Oh, as you exhale, let's tip yourself back onto your lower back. So roll slowly back onto our back body. Extend the left leg up. Loop your fingers behind your left hamstring. This is always such a nice thing to do, I find, on a Wednesday. Checking in with our body in the middle of our week. Taking the ankle circles in the opposite direction. Take one more breath. Exhale, draw the left knee back into your chest. Taking your left hand to the top of your left kneecap, open the left knee up to the side, left directions, in the left direction. You might look to loop the left fingers around the left big toe. If that's new for you, you can just explore a halfway Supta Pada Konasana. Or you might go all the way this morning. Try to keep your right hip bone drawn down. So good. Right into our adductors there. One more inhale. Exhale. Really nice at home, you guys. Take one more full breath. And then exhale, softening that left knee and drawing it back into your midline. Bring your right knee in to meet your left, crossing your ankle bones over. We're gonna find a little energy with a little rock and roll. Let's do 3 full rounds of a rock and roll on your back. Yes, last 2. Last 1. Can you plant your palms in front of your shins and then just slowly make your way back to your tabletop position? That's it, good. And when we land here and arrive, let's take some circles here with our tailbone. So take some time to slowly trace your hips through some circles here. You might find some figure 8s. Oh, it feels so good in our hips this morning. And one more full breath here. And let's find a little stillness in our quadruped. So knees stacked underneath your hips and your palms and wrists are stacked under your shoulders. So we're gonna reach for that block this morning. If you have your block, we're gonna sneak that block right between your thighs. We're gonna turn on our core and our abdominals. Can you curl your toes under? Squeeze the block between your knees. You may have a pillow or a block. Let's send your hips up and back. So you're gonna find yourself in a fairly narrow stance, downward facing dog. Yeah, so do what you need to adjust your dog. I'm gonna take my hands a little bit longer across my mat. Good, big inhale. Big exhale through our nose. Squeezing the block between your thighs. Good, we're just engaging through our adductors, which is gonna make our lower abdominals turn on. Take one more full breath here, inhale. So we're ready for movement here. Can you bend your knees and hover your knees to stack over top of your mat into that hovering table? So we inhale, take your hips up and back, downward facing dog, finding some flow, a little bit of movement here this morning. As you exhale, bend your knees, stack your shoulders on top of your wrists, hover your knees 1 inch, squeeze your block. 2 more. Inhale, up and back. Good. We feel our hamstrings, our lower back, and then exhale, bend your knees, hover your table. If that's too intense for you at home this morning, option to actually tap your knees to the mat. 1 more time. Inhale, hips go up. And then exhale, find your hovering table and hold for 3. Squeeze your block, pick up your transverse abdominals for 2. Inhale, exhale, it's 1. Gently tap your knees to the mat. Let's take that block away. Whew, good job, guys. All right, that was just a little taste of what's to come later. Can you curl your toes and then find your downward facing dog once again, maybe a little wider with your feet, so hip width apart this time. All right, we're gonna work into a high plank. So looking to the top of your mat, draw your belly button towards your spine, roll to the tips of your toes and try to undulate your body forward. So you're rounding through your shoulder blades, almost like you're coming through cat. We land in a high plank. Let's try that again. Good. Inhale, hips take you up and back. So we're working to articulate your spine, roll to the tips of your toes, balls of your feet, and then draw your shoulder blades apart as you hollow out your breastbone and then arrive in your high plank. Yeah, good job, guys. 1 more time like that. So hips take you up, inhale, and then exhale, come to the balls of your feet. Feel yourself rippling your spine forward, 1 vertebra at a time. Land in your high plank and hover and hold for 3. Option to tap your knees. It's 2. All together, slowly hug your elbows into your ribs and lower your body down. So your chest and your pelvis land at the same time. Let's release your back toes. So your shoelaces press down to the mat. Crawl your fingertips forward just about 1 inch. Press into your palms and work into your baby cobra. Good. So inhale, lay your body back down. So moving a little slowly this morning, guys. As you exhale, press into your forearms, into your palms, lift your body up. 1 more. We're moving with intention. So nice and slow in our morning practice, but we're really working within a range that's starting to wake our body up. So you're going to notice the tempo pick up just a little bit as we go. Slowly come down. Let's slide the hands back under your shoulders, curl your toes under, pressing from knees or right into straight legs. We're going back to your high plank. Inhale, exhale, downward face. Really nice, everyone. So let's add on from here. Can you bring your big toes to touch at the back of your mat? So you're in a narrow stance down dog. Let's send your right leg up and back. Kick your right leg up. And then as you exhale, let's go ahead and step that right foot forward, right between your thumbs at the top of your mat. Release your back knee down. Release your back toes, setting up into your low lunge. Sweep your arms up. You got it. Now from here, we're going to work into a twist right away this morning. Can you open your right arm up and twist as you look over your right side? Your left arm stays forward, right arm is back. That's nice. So watch this right arm. It's going to sweep down and around and up. Inhale, lift up, look up. And it's just like you're opening a book here. Open the arms up. Send your right fingertips back, moving into your T-spine twist. You got it. Oh, I'm definitely tight this morning. Sweep the right arm up 1 more time. Inhale. And then exhale, sweep the hands down. Frame your right knee. Charge up your left leg. Send it up. Now plant your palms. Let's draw our right leg all the way up and back to that 3-legged dog. So reach your right leg up slowly. Send your left heel down to your mat. Inhale. Exhale, right toes come down to join your left back of your mat. Let's pedal our feet out here. So bending 1 knee deeply as we straighten the opposite leg. You got it, guys. Inhale through our nose. Long exhale through your nose. On your next breath, kick your left leg up and back this time. So left leg goes high to the sky. Hold it there for just a moment. I'm going to turn so I can see you guys. Left leg is up. As you exhale, let's draw your knee towards your nose and step your left foot right between your thumbs, top of mat. Release your right knee, release your back toes, sweep your arms up. Yeah, getting ready to move into that twist here. Inhale. As we exhale, reach up and out of your fingertips. The left hand goes back, right fingertips go forward. That's it. Inhale, left arm sweeps down and around and up. Breath comes in, lift up, look up. Exhale, we twist over left knee. Right fingertips forward. See if you can get a little bit more space on that one. Good. Excellent. Left arm comes up. One more time. Inhale. And then as we exhale, let's come forward. Frame your left knee. Curl your back toes. Charge up your right leg. Plant your palms. Get ready to draw this left leg up and back. We're going to take it right where it came from. Three-legged dog, reaching up. And exhale, slowly tap your left foot down to meet your right back of mat. Let's pedal out the heels once again. Big inhale through our nose. Big exhale out of our mouth. Nice work, everyone. Let's add on and build on that little series there. So inhale, right leg takes you up. You might find a little bit more space on your second round. As you exhale, knee comes to nose. Step your right foot top of mat. Now this time, can you keep your left leg zipped up? We're gonna slowly build into your crescent lunge here. So the arms sweep up, right leg is forward, left leg is back. We're gonna do that same twist. So inhale, get tall. As you exhale, can you open up to that right side, twisting over your right knee? Breath comes in, right arm sweeps down and around and up. Inhale, get tall through your fingertips. Exhale, we open. So you're gonna feel a little bit more sensation across your left hip flexor with this straight knee. Sweep the right arm down. One more time. Inhale, lift up, look up. Ooh, exhale, open up. Last one. Move to your twist. Good. Sweep your right arm all the way up and through. Take one more full breath. You might move into a little bit of a back bend here if it's there for you this morning. Exhale, let's release your hands down. Frame your front knee, plant your palms. Step your right leg all the way up and back, guys. We're gonna sweep the right leg up. Find your three-legged dog. And we're gonna move through our first vinyasa this morning together. So we're gonna float the right toes down. Move forward to your high plank. Option to come from knees or straight legs, Chaturanga Dandasana, low plank. Inhale, full upward face. Oh, very nice. Exhale, curling over your toes. Shift your weight up and back, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Big exhale, left leg kicks up and back, reaching high to the sky. As you exhale, let's bring our knee to our nose, step your left foot forward, right between your thumbs, moving with intention here. So grounding into the left foot, slowly start to sweep your arms up into our crescent lunge. That's it, you got it. Reaching your fingertips high to the sky, take a breath in. Let's move to our simple twist. Open up over your left side. Try to zip up your right thigh as much as you can. Sweep the left arm down and around. Inhale, lift up. Fingertips go high. Think about reaching up before you open up. Yes. Deeper sensation in the left hip flexor. Right hip flexor. Left arm comes up. Inhale. Maybe you reach for that bend, reaching up and out of your rib cage. Follow me, guys. Here we go. Plant the palms. Frame your left foot. Draw the left leg all the way up and back. Really reach that left leg high. See if you can get a little bit more space there. Good, Brendan. From here, looking forward to the top of your mat, take the left toes down. This is your vinyasa, guys, at home. Shifting forward to your toes. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, baby cobra or full upward face. Exhale, fold up and open your toes. Find your downward facing dog. Nice work, everybody. Build a little bit of heat here. I hope you are at home as well. We're gonna move on and add to this little sequence, guys. We're gonna move with a little bit more intention, a little bit more flow. So come with me. Right leg goes up. Take it up, nice and tall. Inhale. Now this time, can you bend this right knee and flex your ankle here? So you're opening up your right hip. Okay, take a breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, we're gonna draw your knee to your nose and come into a high plank. Round your back. Upper back is rounded. Hover the shin away from your mat. kick your right leg up. Bend your knee, flex your heel to your left glute. Exhale, come forward, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, right leg goes up. We bend your right knee, open your hip, flex your heel. And then exhale, draw your knee to your nose, hold it for 3. Ooh, we're building some heat in our shoulders this morning. It's 2. It's 1. Step that right foot forward, right between your thumbs. Let's sweep right up into your crescent lunge. Yes, take a breath. Inhale. As you exhale, let's open this up into a warrior 2. Great job at home, you guys. Awesome work. Right, take a breath. Let's exalt your warrior. Flip your front palm. Reach up and out of your waist. Yes. Big side body stretch. Let's try that again. Inhale. Back to warrior 2, moving with a little bit more pace. Exhale, exalt. Ooh, it feels so nice on that right side. One more time. Checking in with your warrior 2. Keep externally rotating this right knee. Reach forward and then draw yourself up and back. Nice work, everybody. Coming back to your warrior 2. This is the first time for this morning. We're gonna cartwheel your left hand up and around, right? Pivot on your left toes. Frame your front foot. Let's kick your right leg up and back. 3-legged dog, right where it came from. Now, option here, guys, you know I like to hover this back leg. So if you want to kick it up a notch, come forward to your high plank, hover your back toes, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, full upward face. Exhale, downward face. Good job, guys. Let's stay in this posture for 3 full breaths. I'm going to come and check out how you're doing, okay? I'm gonna come close. Yeah, really nice. Good. Sending your hips and your tailbone up a little higher, Karen. Keep pushing your sitting bones high. There you go. Nice adjustment. Same with you, Brandon. Take your hips up a little higher if you can. Excellent. Inhale. We're gonna do that all again on the left side, all right? So inhale, kick your left leg up and back. Left leg goes up, right? Now we're gonna bend the left knee, flex the left heel towards your right glute cheek. So it's like your left hip actually almost stacks on top of your right. This is for you, Steph. I know you're struggling with that adductor issue. Take another big breath in, inhale. Now let's try the same thing this left side. So coming forward into a high plank, draw your left knee to your nose, hover and hold the shin away from your mat. Inhale, kick it up, bend the left knee, finding your flow. And then exhale, knee to nose, rolling onto the big toe mounds of your right foot behind you. One more time, guys. Let's go. Kick it up. Yeah, lots of work there. This time, you know what's happening, right? You're going to come forward and tuck your knee to your nose for 3. Strong through our shoulders, our chest, our abdominals for 2. I know, guys. I know. Stay in with me. It's hard. 1. Now step your left foot between your thumbs. Whew. Yes, coming all the way up into our crescent lunge. I know. Good job with you. For staying in with me today, guys. Take 1 inhale. As you exhale, let's split and open up, transitioning into your warrior 2. So check out your setup on this, guys. Your back outer edge of your foot should be in line with your mat. Let's turn this left knee out. Reach your fingertips. Yeah, flip your front palm. Let's exalt. Reach up and out of your waist. Ooh. Big left side body stretch. Let's keep moving, guys. Inhale, back to your warrior 2. Flip your left palm, reach forward, and then pull it on back. So you're moving your upper body independently of your hips. Let's go again. Inhale, land, warrior 2. Flip, reach, and come back. Oh. This is the second little vinyasa cartwheel for today. Can you spin on your back foot? Cartwheel your right hand down and around. Plant your palms, frame your left knee. Let's send your left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. So any option you like here, guys, yogi's choice for your flow. Come forward to high plank. Hug your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, full upward face or baby cobra. And then let's just take it to a child's, guys. Take your knees nice and wide. Good job on that segment. Big toes to touch. That's it. Spread your fingers really wide. I like to dome my fingers at the top of my mat here. Oh, nice work in that downward facing dog series. Lots of core, a lot of shoulders. Nice work, guys. We're gonna try one more round of that and then slow things down. So let's come back to meet in a downward facing dog. If you need a little bit more child's option to stay here for 2 more breaths. If you're gonna come with me, we're gonna find our downward facing dog for 2 breaths. Big inhale, big audible exhale out of your mouth. Let everything go. Whew. Inhale to fill. Big exhale to get empty. All right, gang, let's put those 2 together. Can you take a breath in? Kick your right leg all the way up. Bend your right knee. Now, option to stay here, or if you would like to challenge yourself this morning, option to move into a full wild thing. So we slowly start to pivot on the left foot, tapping your right hand down behind you. You might find this full expression in your wild thing. If that's not there today, just keep that knee bent with your heel towards your bum for 2. Really keep sending your hips up, tuck your tailbone under for 1. All right, if you're in this wild thing expression, take your right hand down, kick your right leg back up, and we're gonna step that right foot forward right between your thumbs. Inhale, rise up. Remember this, guys, open up into your twist. So you're working right fingertips back, right leg forward. Inhale, reach up, lift up. Let's open it up once again, twisting a little bit more deeply this time. 1 more, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, come down, frame your right knee. Step your right leg back, 3-legged dog, all the way up. I promise, guys, this is the last piece of pace. Come forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, full upward face. Awesome. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale through our nose. Big exhale. Are you ready? Left side. Kick your left leg all the way up and back. Reach it high to the sky. Bend this left knee. So option to stay here or option to spin open into your wild thing. So you tap your left toes down, straighten out your right leg, lift your left hand up away from your mat. As you tuck your tailbone, send your left hip up. We're here for 3. Pushing out of your right palm for 2. Inhale, exhale, it's 1. Really nice, everyone. Let's take the left hand down to meet the mat. Send your right leg up. 3-legged dog. And then any vinyasa you like at home, come forward. Option to hover the toe or touch it. Chaturanga. Woo, inhale, upward face. Exhale, fold over your toes, downward face. Oh, pedaling out your feet here. Nice work, everyone. 1 more full breath. Inhale. Big exhale. Send your right leg up. We're almost there. Take your right leg to the sky. As you exhale, your knee's gonna come in towards your nose and hover. And then we step that right foot forward between your thumbs, rise up into your crescent lunge. Yeah, once you're there, right leg is forward, left leg is back. We're gonna open this up into your warrior 2. Awesome, guys. Flip your right palm, reach forward independently of your hips, and then pull up and out of your waist. Yeah, really nice at home. So think about me grabbing like the index finger, and I'm really drawing those fingertips towards the back left side of your mat. Inhale, bring it forward, back to your warrior 2. Let's exalt again. Reach forward, take it up. Yes. 1 more, inhale. Warrior 2. Let's exalt. Reach it forward. Find your own flow today on your mat. Ready to cartwheel your hands, guys? So we helicopter the arms around. Pivot, step your right leg up and back. 3-legged dog. Then you take your vinyasa, guys, at your own pace. Chaturanga. Inhale, full upward face. Whew, exhale, let's fold up and over your toes, downward facing dog. All right, everyone, kick your left leg up this time. Left leg goes up and back, really reach. Nice step. As you exhale, step that foot right in between your thumbs. Left foot goes forward. Yes, sweeping up into your crescent lunge. Left foot forward, right leg back. Let's go ahead and open that up into your warrior 2. Good, flip your front palm, reach it forward, and then send your left fingertips up and back to the back right side of your mat. Inhale, moving with intention here. Back to your warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach up and out of your waist. See if you can get a little longer this time through our obliques. One more round. Inhale, warrior two. Reach, flip, and exalt. Last vinyasa here, everybody. Let's enjoy it together. So cartwheel the hands, pivot on your back toe, step your left leg up and back. Take the pace that you like here for your vinyasa. Chaturanga. Inhale, full upward face. Exhale, downward facing dog. Whew. You made it through that series. Nice work, everyone. Take a look at the top of your mat. Bend your knees a lot. You're going to spring forward and cross your ankle bones to land in a seat at the top of your mat. Oh, kick your legs out. Great job, you guys. Excellent work. So I asked you to make sure, or just to see if you have a prop at your home. I'm going to use a block for the next little part of our series. If you don't have a block, you're welcome to use the pillow from your bed or from your couch. We're going to take the block and place it between our knees, sitting up nice and tall here. So notice how that brings your knees a little bit more narrow and in line with your hip. Let's reach your fingertips out towards me. We're doing a little bit of core work here this morning. Take a breath in to rise up through the crown of your head. As you exhale, can you squeeze your block as you curl your tailbone under to roll halfway back? Good. Inhale, lift up, look up, sitting tall. Exhale, squeeze your block, feel your inner thighs and your lower abs connect. Let's move the arms. Inhale to reach up. As you exhale, bring your 5 finger pads together and come halfway back, curling your spine. Again, keep the 5 finger pad connection as you lift. Exhale out of your nose here, gang. Roll on back. Last 2. Inhale, lift up, look up. So we're articulating through our spine this morning, pressing your finger pads together. One more. Turning everything on. Exhale, squeeze, wrap the block with the knees. Hold here in this halfway position. 5. If you can sink a little bit lower back, it's 3. Pressing your 5 finger pads, finding that connection in your chest and shoulders for 2. Oh, stay in. I know, guys, I'm with you for 1. Come all the way up. Send your legs out. Reach your fingertips high. And then sweep your hands down over top of your thighs. Let your head be heavy. So your head might find your block here, gang. So if you're able to let your forehead rest on your block, that's great. If it doesn't quite touch, just let your head stay heavy. So this is a passive fold. Inhale. And then as you exhale, let's roll ourselves up bone by bone, sitting up nice and tall. Great work, everyone. Let's take the block back between your thighs, bend your knees once again. I'm gonna get you to scoop your hands underneath the creases of your knees. Rolling back onto our sits bones, can you float your feet away from the floor this time? So option to stay holding on here. I want you to keep holding on, pulling the kneecaps in towards you. Now, if this is you today, you can stay. This is great. This is really good. So if you want to add on a little bit, you might experiment taking your right fingertips away. Keep that squeeze on your block. Find your balance on your sits bones. Good. Maybe you take the left arm away. Whew. Maybe you start to experiment with straightening those legs out. Yes, good job, guys. Hold for 5, wherever you are. 4, stay in. 3, stay with your breath. 2, and then slowly start to make your way all the way onto your back. Lay your body on your mat. Oh, that was great. Good job, everyone. Bend your knees to your chest and squeeze there. Keep that block or your prop between your thighs. All right, so you're just hugging your knees into your chest, giving yourself a little rock side to side. Oh yeah. And then slowly lay your feet back down on your mat. So we're gonna set up for a bridge pose here today. And so if I was in studio with you, I often would come around and actually manually wrap your knees in. So this prop is gonna be a really nice way for you to actually have some hands-on assistance without having hands-on assistance, if you know what I mean. So you're gonna reach your fingertips down, so almost like you're trying to scratch your heels with your fingers. So that just takes a little readjustment of your shoulder blades. So walking your shoulder blades down away from your ears. Let's shift your gaze towards the ceiling. Take a breath in through your nose. And as you exhale through your nose, you're gonna squeeze your block first. And then slowly start to peel your tailbone up and away from your mat as you send your hips up into bridge pose. So we're looking for a little back bend this morning. Excellent. Good. Squeeze the block nice and tight. Root into your heels. Press your sitting bones a little higher. A little higher. Feeling your hamstrings, your glutes, and your lower back activate for 2. It's tough. It's tricky to keep that block squeezing there. Imagine my hands wrapping the outside of your knees and squeezing the knees on the block for you. For 1. And then slowly, bone by bone, let's make our way back down to the mat. Ooh, take your hands out to the side into a T position. And then just allow your knees to fall to the right. If that prop comes out of your knees, you can just take it away for this if you want. I'm going to keep mine there. So good. Slowly making your way back to center with your knees. And then as you exhale, allow your knees to drop over to your left as you look over your right. Little spinal twist here. Okay, coming back to center. All right. So let's set up for bridge pose for a second round. So again, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Lay your hands on your mat beside you. Inhale. As you exhale, squeeze your block. Curl your tailbone. Pull your pelvis up away from the mat. Now, if you have a bind in your practice with bridge, I'm going to encourage you to interlace your fingers underneath your tailbone, squeeze your block, and then we're going to walk our shoulder blades to come together a little bit more tightly. Send your chest all the way up. So this is a back bend this morning, everyone. Big inhale. Big exhale. Nice options there, Brandon. Excellent. One more inhale. If you have the bind, release your bind. And then slowly start to lay yourself back down on your mat. Nice stuff. Great job, guys. Awesome. Let's take the block away. So you're going to take your prop away and then just reach around your knees. Hug your knees to your chest. And think about taking your knees nice and wide here. So it's almost like if you can envision a reverse child's pose, right? When we are on our front shins and we put our knees wide and our big toes touch. We're just doing this exact same posture on our back. Find a little sway side to side. Perfect. And we have one last little bit of work this morning. Can you cross your ankle bones over? We're going to rock ourselves back and just gently roll yourself up into a seated position. Awesome. Let's make your way onto your palms. Walk your knees back and find yourself in quadruped. Can you do me a favor here? I want to just see if you notice any difference here, guys. Do you remember in the beginning of our practice, we were just doing these simple and gentle hip circles? I'm going to invite you to check in here. Does this feel any different than 30 minutes ago? If not, that's totally okay. But maybe, just maybe, you might feel a little more open, a little less restricted. All right, guys, I promise you no more vinyasas, but I am going to ask you for another downward face. Curl your toes, send your hips up. Now we're going to work into our modified pigeon this morning. So bring your big toes to touch. I'm going to face you for this one. Can you send your right leg up? One more three-legged dog on the right. And then as you exhale, coming forward, draw your knee into your nose slowly. And then start to open your right knee towards the back of your right wrist crease. Lay your sitting bone down. Release your back toes and stack your shoulders. So this is a perfect place for a block if we're pretty restricted today. So option to come forward and find your forehead on the block. That's a little bit more restorative. If you want to work a little bit more deeply, I'm going to invite you to fold and melt over top of your right shin. And your forehead might find the mat there. we've lost our connection to our breath, think about inhaling through our nose. And as you exhale through your nose, you're going to sink a little bit more deeply into your right sitting bone and see if you can find just a little bit more room there. I've had a lot of requests this week with my clients for hip openers. Too much sitting in our days. So this is a great way. We've attached, we did a lot of adductor work earlier in the workout and in the flow. And so now we're just opening up and balancing with the outside of our glutes and our hips. And stay in for one. When you're ready, we're going to walk our hands back, framing that right knee. Press into your palms, round yourself up. Awesome. Curl your back toes. You're going to use the strength that you have. I know everyone in this room today has this strength. So press into your palms. Press out of the mat and send your right leg back to high plank. Okay. Slowly, slowly kick your left leg up. We're going to do the same thing on this left side. Reach your left leg towards the sky. You're going to notice a change week by week in this mobility here. As you exhale, slowly bring your knee to your nose. Feel your abdominals work, your chest, your shoulders, your core. Then start to open that left knee behind your left wrist crease and release down. So you find that bony prominence, that part of our sits bones in our pelvis. So if this is you today and you don't want to fold, this is great as well. If you're using your block, we can place it in front of our left shin and allow your forehead to find your block. You might consider taking the block away. And as I mentioned before, the right side and the left side might feel really, really different. And that's like the most normal thing ever because our muscles are attached to our bones. And so if our hips are off just a little bit anatomically, then the muscles will be off as well, a little tighter on one side than the other. So try not to approach that with any sort of judgment, but more a place that you can explore some curiosity. Inhale. Big exhale through your nose. And again, inhale. Big exhale out of your nose. As we transition out of this modified pigeon or half pigeon, start to walk your hands back, bend your elbows, press into your palms, and lift yourself up. And now the sun is really up. Curl your back toes. It's so beautiful here. I can't wait for you guys to come back and join me at the club. Step your left foot back. You're in your high plank. From here, slowly, slowly, we're going to slowly hug your elbows for 5. Slowly start to lower your chest and your pelvis to land 4. Squeeze the elbows into your body. 3, 2, and 1. We land. Beautiful job, guys. So untuck your toes. Can you bring your fingertips to frame your mat so they're wider than your mat? Point your elbows up towards the sky. Inhale. As you exhale, press into your finger pads, root into your big toenails, and peel your chest up. We've done this one before, guys. It's pretty significant chest opener. So can you bend your left elbow deeply as you look over your right shoulder to lower your left ear towards the mat to hover? Inhale, peeling back up into that baby cobra, or maybe a bigger cobra now. Exhale, bend your right elbow, lower your chest, and look over your left shoulder. Right ear hovers the mat. Oh, big stretch in the front of our shoulders there. One more time each side, guys. Inhale, roll and peel your spine and your sternum up. Exhale, melt. So bend the left elbow deeply. Press into your finger pads so you feel that extra stretch in your left shoulder and chest. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bend right elbow, look over left shoulder. Inhale, rise. One more. Exhale, we melt. From here, press to your palms. Take yourself up into a child's pose. Big toes to touch, knees go wide. Long inhale. Long exhale. If you can stay with me for 60 more seconds, come forward. Make your way onto your back body. Allow your legs to go all the way out. We're going to finish in our final resting posture this morning, our Shavasana. So allow your hands to come nice and wide, your arms spread away from your rib cage. Take up as much space on your mat this morning as you like. And let's go back to doing a little check-in here. Notice your fingertips, notice your toes. And I'm going to ask you to return to your original intention that you set for your practice today. And shift your thoughts and your energy there for just a moment. I'm going to share mine with you. My intention today was just to move. I've been struggling myself a little bit with my lower back throughout the last 3 months, and I have to be really patient with my body, and that's really frustrating. So my intention today was to move without judgment through my practice, and I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back because when I let those judgment moments sneak in, I just tried to shoo them away. So whatever brought you to your mat this morning, I invite you to take your thoughts back there. On your next breath, I'm going to bring some energy to your fingertips and to your toes. And then reach your arms right up over your head, zip up your feet together, squeeze your inner thighs, big, long, full body stretch. Inhale. And as we exhale, just make your way to one side of your body, just gently rolling on one side. And then in your own time, when your body feels ready, we're going to slowly make our way up to just a comfortable seat on your mat. And take your time to get there. And sitting up nice and tall. Awesome. Let's take one big collective breath in to reach up, pull in all that amazing energy for our Wednesday today. And let's draw all that great virtual energy into our center, into your chest, into your heart. Nod your chin, close your eyes. Take one more full breath for you. Inhale. Big sigh out of your mouth. Exhale. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys, for getting out of bed, joining me on your mat. Have a wonderful day. Namaste. Thank you.